Boom. Hello. Hello. Um, Let me prepare everything. All right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Test. All good. Okay. Let me just double check I sent the fact I'm streaming everywhere. Right. So this is yet another twist on the deck I've been working on. Difference is playing 6 of these effects to kind of keep chaining. I keep Rebuke because I love the card. I think it's really useful and important. Because our deck isn't fast enough or linear enough to race other decks like that. And we need that type of effect. And then 1 Mishra's Research Desk. I'm not sure which one is more populated. I think just the normal league is more populated. I just want to get the matches in. Let's go ahead. Thank you very much for the follow. Honk VGC. VGC, yeah. Let's look at this hand. On the play, let's keep this. The truth is, I'll probably play this deck anyways. But I'll just hope I won't get my hopes crushed too much. Because I have a double RCQ weekend. I'll probably register something like this. I want to see how good Flame and Iteration is. If I want both, I want or neither. Probably I also want Flame, but maybe like cut Iterations and go like 4th Repeal, 20th Land, you know, another artifact. Of course. Nice. I love this format. So we can go to attacks, get a clue, play Mox play, Ether Spellbomb, hold up, Rebuke. So we will do just that. I could try to spike a land with Repeal, but I don't think I need to. Like, I've got mana, and I can play like Vintage kind if I need to actually make land drops. How was the last stream? It was okay. But I think the deck was kind of disjointed. And that was mainly because I didn't have enough artifacts, honestly. I think I neglected the artifact count. Turn 2. So Myco Spawn, nice, a lot of fun. I'm not even going to counter this because why would I counter Myco Spawn? Let's hope to snipe something better. Sure, I guess I will then. Yeah. Right. I think, do I need to start steel cutting? I think I need to start steel cutting. Even though I'm kind of not taking full advantage of the spells I have. Because normally I would go like Iteration, probably hit a land drop and stuff. But Because I'm not holding up much, I think I'll do this anyways. That's the second card I'm drawing. I'll prowess up a bit. I'll play this anyways. Holding up Ether Spellbomb. Maybe I'll actually even flip Tamio. Let's flip Tamio. Just drawing lands, of course, impossible. Because, yeah. Cool. Nice game. So let's go bam bam 7. So I think we'll actually go lower on this. And when I do this, I'll also do this, I think. I think repeal is still I think rebuke is still solid. Repeal not that much. Let's go like this maybe. Loosey goosey. This is a mulligan. Okay, this is legit. So we're bottoming iteration probably. Keep the legends, keep the Chosin. And because I don't have a 2-drop anyways, I might just pop the bubble. And I want turn 3 Harbinger. So I think I can do this. Hopefully draw a land. Play 2 mana Emery maybe. Let's crack it here. I clicked no possible plays. Modo, please respect my choices. Thank you. Okay, finally some solid draws. I'm not sure I'm even Habingering this turn, right? Or am I? Because if I do this next turn, then this has forever tokens. Let's do it like this. Oh, it's 2 artifacts. Oh, I'm not focused, chat. Nah, thanks for asking. Ooh, eh. I actually think that this hubbing is going to be very mediocre. I mean, I have it, so I play it, right? Pretty hateful. Essa. So I think now I will actually replay another Mox Opal just to have hubbing a Chosin. They will find another forest. Yes, this is one of the games of Magic. Flamitsky? Huh. That's good, actually. So I can kill Talisman, draw 2. Return target non-land to its owner's hand. I'll respond by targeting Mox Opal, I think. I'll let that happen. Then deal damage. Then cast this. Bam, bam. Dry land. Because surely I've got more lands in the deck than 0. Because this would be... So I can do this. Do this. This enters as a saga with a counter? Sure. And then we pass. Oh, come on. Well, so I will toss in the trigger then. Thankfully, after this weekend, I won't have to touch Modern. Okay. Let's find some damage output like Vivi. Oh, it hit very well here. Okay. So I think I can play... Actually, I can do it like this, right? I can do it like this. I can attack for 2, which is not the fastest clock ever. I'll know minus Chameo on Tosinek. I'll play Bullets. I'll see what they're drawing. Okay, and I think I'll actually play Mox Opal again, just to have kicked Chosin / Clue activation. So basically this whole game has been Llanowar Elves. They have green, they have blue, so that's irrelevant, right? Again, we need some damage output because we're never killing them. And I'm not sure we can keep up countering everything. We might. Because I can, because like they gave me a turn, right? So I can plus Tamio, now tossing something. My turn minus Tamio again, tossing something. What's that? Sure. They just bounced Llanowar Elves. Why would you bounce to Llanowar Elves? Emre, Triggerek. Just pass, I guess. Because now I have like option to kick Chosin multiple times, or either double clue, or Chosin once Flame of Anno, or Chosin twice clue. So a lot of really good options for me. I think I'll eat clue. Sorry. But I won't do this again because I think they can... Oh, they don't have enough colorless for K command. But sure, I don't need that another card, I think. Oh. Now we're talking. Okay, this might be a research desk turn. Oh, it's going to be nice. We can also try to now find Cory to give Vivi haste. So let's actually kill Tamio on expressive iteration, I think. Oh, it's going to be good. Red, blue, iterazione, trigger. Oi, 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 oi. Let's go. Trigger. Red, blue. Actually, yeah, okay, sure. Let's do it once again with, and then I will activate Vivi. Sure. Cutter. Activate. Red, red, blue. Red. Cory still 2A. Trigger. Let's go, Yellow Hat. Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. You came just in time to see me have a very nice Vivi Ornithopter. Okay, that was a nice turn. That was a really nice turn, chat. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, let's play vintage, shall we? This is the decklist, by the way. Thank you for the follow. Alp MTG, GTFO MTG, Munch 6CF. We're playing 16 artifacts, including Mishra's Research, that's breaking this card. This is a classic package, 3 VV, 3 Flame, 3 Expressive Iteration, and then 3/3 again here. I think Rebuke is really important for the matchups where they're more linear and faster than you, which is actually a lot of matchups like Titan, like Ruby Storm, like Belcher, and you need that one turn to disrupt them. I think this is actually really important to have such an effect. Okay. So I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Yeah, Repeal is awesome in these decks. Repeal is absolutely insane. Now, in this particular version, the role of so like For example, iteration here, yeah, plays around Bowmaster, but also it's a solid setup, but also a payoff with Vivi. Like, it has been pretty impressive. Yeah. Lava Dart could be cool, I guess. Although that might be leaning a bit too much into synergy. Because like I am already finding it difficult to have slots. Like right now I would like a 15th artifact, a 20th land. These 6 slots are like, we will see. But like I don't want to like play Vivi and then pass, right? I want to actually change stuff. Gamuno, thank you for the follow. I'll actually take a look at my top. If I see Rebuke, I can actually play... Okay, I see Tamio. Yeah, I imagine you'd be trimming those cards, exactly. I think, like... If we were to examine... what is, like, locked... Let's say it's a Vivi deck. So something like this is locked. So actually you have a lot of breathing room. I think I would say like you have like 20-ish slots to your liking. For example, I also tried this, chat. Very similar shell, but I thought about the 12 slots. So 3 are still iteration, but I played 4 Galvanic, 4 DRC, with the idea that Vivi is a damage output type of card. So this works with DRC, right? DRC, Cory, Vivi, like all damage output. Alongside with Blast, which also allows you to have more interaction main deck. And with more removal in the sideboard makes Prowess, for example, very manageable. And you could play even fewer, maybe even VVs or iterations because you dig more. So there are a couple of ideas I'm trying out. But I've already bought a playset of VVs. And I have double RCQ weekend. So I have to make them work in a day to choose the deck list for Saturday. There are issues, chat. Get to the red zone, shall we? Well, let's just say we might be losing this one. Also, I could see, for fans, adding one paradoxical outcome if we're in one of these slots, just to have a go over the top type of card, which could be a meme, but could be maybe fine. This deck actually generates a lot of mana, so don't know. Oh, bosh. I will force Vivi, yeah. I'm made of money. Oh, come on! Okay. They have one card in hand. That's the only reason I am not going to concede just yet. Okay, they're top decking a land, so... Yes, I know. Hello, Pro8E22, is my editor for my podcast. Okay, also, one person asked, what do you feel about Modern right now? I think it's okay, but I am predominantly a Pauper player. Recently I've been, and there's such a disconnect between when you go from one to the other. Like in Pauper, I always play games of Magic, and Modern I just get stomped on turn 3, or I do the stomping on turn 3 because I play a vintage deck. Okay, yeah. As Rajolot said, give me Flame of Honor for fans. Chat. Flame of Fanor. Well, let's just say it's not that. Well, Flame of Honor, one time, for fans. Okay, I can attack, flip her, and get her killed. But like, okay, I can attack. Okay, sure, I'll just attack and get her killed. I don't know. There are 3 Flames of Anor, so I'm still believing. And actually, the truth. So when it comes to Vivi, chat, just so you know. Also, I'll just turn off the music. It's making me unfocused. I realized 2 days ago, Vivi is basically an asset. It's a 3-drop that basically wants you to play all the cards you have once it enters play, and they have just different payoff. And the question is which one you prefer. Which type of a game or payoff? What?
Fucking Magical holds my hand and passes the turn together.
Thank you very much for the follow, Magical, with certainly that nickname. Oh, double petty theft. Also, did you hear the wolf, chat? That's an important question. Did you hear the wolf? Like, I'm putting a lot of faith in that wolf being on Cory. Oh, it's so miserable, chat. Okay, let's just play another one. Okay, let's just. Do you like silence, chat? Let's just stop being so overstimulated, shall we? I think it's soothing in a way, right?
Isinova holds my hand and passes the turn together.
I still have this deck. Claire Obscure music. Yo, I mean, don't mind me, but I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. And also, I'm not sure it's not going to copyright strike me. I'm not going to get copy stricken. Or whatever. Let's look at this hand carefully. It does absolutely nothing. My spirit shall remain unbroken. Oh, chat. The biggest issue is I'm going to play this anyways. I'm going to play this deck in a very high likelihood anyways, so however it's going to treat me, I'll just trim around the edges. But like, so this is like, you know, vintage 7 Mox. But I refuse not to play Moxen, so. Sure, I'm just dead. Turn 2. What did I say about playing Popper? You know, Mono Blue Fairies for Pop again Luca. My MetaFi, by the way, a lot of fairy content. You know, if you want to play Magic. God. Ugh. Okay, 1 mana left. The issue is that even if we're not dead, they will have drawn like 5 cards. And I can't punish them. I don't have any removal. My proactive plan... I mean, it's turn 1 for me, so of course I can't punish them properly, right? I'll just have my turn 2. Do they have a ritual in hand? Sure. Cool. I love this format. Do you want me to pretend that I'm being professional and it's like, oh, whatever, just play? Or do you want me to tilt? Honest question. I'll adjust. I'll adjust my content creator facade. I know people like when others mold and tilt. And you know, a bit of salt hasn't hurt anyone, has it? Boom. Boom. As professional as I can. Tilt. Nice. Let's trim research desk and ether spellbomb. Maybe. Or maybe not, just cut the iterations and keep the artifact count. I'm going to keep this hand. Tilt is free content. Yes, I know, but there are people, and that includes me sometimes, that actually want to see some productive stuff in educational content and like legit things, rather than people just getting annoyed. Although, in the sphere of getting annoyed type of things, I think getting killed turn 2, or effectively killed turn 2, I think qualifies. Good they don't have Rite of Flame. Professional tilter. Can I? Oh, I've got awful hair, by the way. Woof, what? Or maybe just that's the angle? But I have to have this angle to see the chat. Okay. Like, I know you like my mustache, chat, but I can't have bad hair to accompany it. Let me do something about it. Actually, well, just let me think. What's the chance I should play a second Mox Opal and iterate? Probably 0. Okay, pass. Right? Yeah, see? Like when people just keep complaining, it's annoying. Because like, just play or don't play and don't keep complaining. But then again, I do see some entertainment value in some tilt sprinkled in, you know? Ooh, what a nice Stream Elements bot. But again, I assume none of you are Pauper players who want to play fairies, so... But if you do and want to... I guess I'll do this. I'll play a second box. And now, wait, because I play a second Mox. Now I'll make a construct. And I'll have to play a third Mox to have blue up. I mean, the truth is, we are in a solid spot, actually. So maybe Moxen are good after all. You should try Pauper, by the way. Like, I know the reputation has. Because I know what you're thinking of Pauper, because that's what I did think of Pauper. What do I... Okay, they're dead otherwise. I'm just going to counter this. And let me just bring my head cap. Spell Pierce. Well, if they win turn 3 through Rebuke, Sure. Also, I'm actually not listening to any music, chat. This is purely for noise cancellation to put me in the mood, you know? A trickster I am. Okay, they do two rituals because of course they did. La la la. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love this game. Let me also check one card, chat. Winter Night Stories. Of course, not for Popper, because that would be illegal. Okay, let's just concede. That was very fun. And let's play another one. I'm just weird. I don't like the thought of playing a format where I know I inhibit myself for no real reason. I want to play efficient decks, and when I have trade pop, I just feel like this card is a bad version of X. I mean, it depends what you mean. Like, when you play this deck, which I do, you are very much as efficient as it gets. And like, are you playing bad versions of something? But like, we could make this reductive argument and say, you know, why would you play, you know, Mox Opal when you can play Mox Sapphire, right? But that would sound weird, right? So you do have all the right to just arbitrarily draw the line at modern, and then sure, but you could still use the argument of better cards that are beyond any format that's basically not vintage. Nice hand, mulligan. Okay, that's actually a nice hand. Bottom repeal, right? Okay, red black land. Okay, so it is very much possible we're going to play a game. Oh. Oh. Okay. Curious. And good I did that because they would probably just persist me on turn 2 otherwise. Okay, you actually enjoy vintage. Okay, I played vintage once and I played Lourdes PO and I did enjoy it immensely. But it was basically I felt like a more like this deck, but just a bit better because I played Flame of Anor, Thundertrap Trainer, you know, Tamio, Moxen. Because I'm not playing Popper today because this weekend I have 2 RCQs and I need to submit a deck. So I'm using this evening to test this a bit more because of the weekend, and then I can ditch Modern. If I go Cory Amber, I can hit Ren for 2. However, if I go Amber, Cory, Amber, Emery, Cory, I get much more on the battlefield. I think I prefer that. Even though I don't get a token. But I could imagine that being wrong completely. Unfortunately, there are 4 of us driving it at just 2 slots, so half of us will take it down. And we have a pretty strong team of myself, Franek, Sodek, so Team GMP plus Sodek, and Zerkuwa, former Polish national champion. Ja cię sunę. Thank you. Tsar. Former, I mean, well, you probably know Wojciech Kowalczuk, who is a well-known Yawgmoth player and, as I said, former Polish national champion. Oh, that's not very nice. And he's part of the squad that's coming with us. Wait, I need to find something really important. And I'm still in the process of finding it. Maybe I should try on my phone. Well, we're probably dead, aren't we? I think we have just 2 slots. Okay, I won't find the thing I want to find, but okay, at least we drew this. But sadly, why did they have the removal? Come on. Okay, now I can generate 2 mana, but I can also. I think I'll do this. Oh, I mean, yeah, I think I'll do it. Just draw into something maybe. I'm not really afraid of having 2 spells next turn. I don't think I can always hold this. Yeah, boom. And now I can do this. And then it's 5, so they either chump or get the Ren killed. That's a good turn. Sorry about the Discord noises. I really wanted to keep the PC sounds on so you can hear the wolf. Can someone click follow so you can hear the wolf, the insanely cool wolf? Also, I can just close Discord actually. That is a legal move. Oh, I'll just draw a card. Can someone please follow? Come on, don't be shy. They actually drew the Valakut on a full Srayessa.
No holds my hand and passes the turn together.
Based, even if I do say so myself. Based. Wolf into the passes the turn together. Okay, now we also have a very base turn because we draw 2 and then kill this and then trigger that. Boop. Ooh. Okay. Well, then picking up lands is irrelevant. Also, there are no lands to be picked up unless it's in the hand. I think I'm going face because I might just kill them in like 2 attacks. Right, so the issue is as well, like if we top deck, say, Vivi, there's not much we can do with it. But this is also why I like Mishra's research desk, because I could go like, no, Emery, desk, trigger, crack, boom, crack again. Oh, just manually triggers. Yo. Okay, let's just use our auto yield value. Oh, keep on top, because I can go Emery plus Flame. Although this Flame doesn't do anything. I mean, it just draws 2. But I think that's good enough. I think. They have 6 mana, so they probably don't have a payoff because they would play it. Okay. They have Valakut plus 2 lands. Ugh. Okay. So what we do is we play Emery and we just attack them and hope they block. And then when they block, then I will Flame. Essa. I don't know why they would block, honestly. I think that's a weird block. Like, if the logic is I would have played a spell to have another trigger, I mean, would I? Okay, also, now we can hold up one of the rebukes, so that's nice. But now we need some gas. I mean, we have been drawing gas, don't get me wrong. We might get also just pinked out of this game. Sure. They'll just walk their way up to victory. I'm not cracking. Okay, now I'll crack. Okay, iteration of the top. Do you remember, chat? How good that was? Iteration of the top in the late game. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. Okay. So I can play... Emery. But then, if I play Vivi, I cannot hold Rebuke. However, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So I don't think that really matters a lot. So I'll just play Vivi. Attack them down to 6. And just threaten lethal next turn. Because if they have 6 damage off of Valakut, they have to split it somehow. And if they kill Emery, Vivi, we can probably just hope for the kill. Oi, 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 yeah. Oof. Oh, shifting woodland. Why it doesn't have haste? Okay, I think we're fine. Let's see what they do. They picked up Fable, sure. This is keeping them alive. Oh, they minused on the token. No, come on. Well, they're double blocking.
Vardra holds my hand and passes the turn together.
Thank you very much. Okay, we can do the funniest thing. Go double rebuke trigger Cory. Yeah. Yep, they had the Titan. Make them pay first for this. And now we can do the funniest thing. Triggerek. Okay, chat. Now I've drunk my decaf coffee. And we can now indulge in Polish strawberries. Oh god, this smells so good. It's insane. Also, the camera doesn't give that vibe, but like it's a huge bowl of strawberries. Delicious. Delicious Polish grown strawberries. Okay, hear me out. This isn't the best ever, but I can do this. Oh, they'll just fetch and kill it. Mech. But they cannot kill me because I'm at 13, so they can't, like, fetch 6 to you. Oh, they could if they ran paying me. So if they top deck a land, they can... But they have to make the decision now, and if they... But they could, yeah. Why does it say I've got poor connection? It's perfectly stable. Yeah, I can see you know the drill. I don't know, I was doing so well with Ascendancy. I'm not sure what's wrong here. Most of the cards are the same. It's not the presence of Sevin, surely. I don't know. Yeah, I think they're going for the kill. I think they just want to go... Or not? Okay, never mind, they're not going for the kill. Good for me then. Which means I am very likely alive. And then iteration or flame of an or repeal is probably lethal next turn. Have I got any other mechanisms of generating 2 spells? Well, or research desk into something. Also Emery into haste. Okay. Come on, deck. It's insane. Okay, but now, watch this. Boom. I'll probably play this. Maybe not.
Four-Face holds my hand and passes the turn together.
Fase, thank you very much for the follow. Woof woof, Sigma. Maybe actually no. Maybe just add Harbingers. Just add Harbingers. But also, what do I trim? Yeah, I get you, Tsar. I get you. Is there a world in which I don't play Vivi, though, this weekend? Also, it hasn't been the Vivi's fault, really. Like, it's not like we've been drawing her and she's been underwhelming, because when we have been drawing her, it's typically been pretty explosive and, like, killed the opponent in 1 turn, because it, like, pinged them for 4 and then attacked for 5 or something. So it's something else, and it's particularly weird because I actively added way more card advantage than I normally have. Actively more. But maybe that's the thing. When you have like Ascendancy, And then you've got Ascendancy itself. It's actually a damage output card, for example. And this is actual removal. So the cards that actually are cards are better than cards that are just more cards. Vivi is cuttable. I mean, she might always be cuttable, but like, I think she kills pretty fast. I'll cut iterations. I'll just keep an action card. I don't know. I need to solve these puzzles today. You also removed a win game button. You mean Jeskai Ascendancy? Like, I have been a big proponent of Jeskai Ascendancy myself. Also, chat, if you don't know, because I actually, for some reason, forgot to mention it. So very much allow me to mention it. Guide to Jeskai Ascendancy. Yo, that's insane. 42 students, 7 chapters. That's insane. Also, do you know Minch, who does stuff? He also has done Jeskai Ascendancy review of my deck. And you know what they said? I think you do know what they said. Because they said, well, Skura writes with clarity and professionalism. Skura's writing continues to be top tier for me. Oh. And stuff like that. Bam, bam, bam. Pass. Maybe play Affinity. I don't know. Like, if I were to not play this... Oh. Then I'll probably just play Ascendancy, I think, rather than Affinity. I don't know. Because I haven't played Affinity, and I have played Ascendancy, and I do know it's legit. Okay. We could cheese them. Chat. Okay. Hear me out. Do we just flame and turn to Flip Tamio and wait until they find a Shockland or whatever? Or just do it now? They do find a forest. Full stop. I'll give you the decision. What do we do? No i generalnie plus, no. PhD, plusik za to. I also didn't play fairies before I top Fort Geddon, so... Oh, Massey, I will not play Song of Creation, no. Okay, thankfully, I don't even have cards for that deck. It's Jund, Renin 6, Primeval Titan, Valakut. The question is, do we turn to Harbinger into them finding a basic? Or we just flip? Okay. So we will then flip and cheese them next turn once they found a triumph. Oh boż, ale dobre. Yeah. This is a Polish lesson, by the way. Ja cię sunę, ale dobre. Means nicely drawn. Very good sequence. In a pretty loose translation. Polish strawberries, cheers. Pretty decent turn too, if you ask me. Oh, I think we be cheesing, chat. I think we be cheesing. Fire Magic. Rockus Thea. Ren. Let's see what they take. Surely not Fire Magic. They do take Ren and 6. That is okay, opponent. And also, which is pretty cool. We will have Saga on both chapters, or on either chapter, actually. And Habinger. So bam, trigger. I can do this. Bam, very nice rules change. I could minus on Flame of Anor, but let's not just yet. Let's do this. And go to attacks. And then they have no mana and we make insanely huge constructs now. No żeż... Aj, bo takie granie to jest. No nie, jest nieetyczne. Or is it? Okay, chat, if you have it on hand, can you send me like a recent like Spotlight affinity list or something? Summon Titan. Yeah, just to take a look what's going on there. I'll probably just play Jeskai Ascendancy, won't I? They took Dryad. I have no clue how this works, but let's pick up Flame of Anor. Let's go to attacks because I think that's how it works. Bam, bam. Triggerek. Now before blocks, I'll do some trickstery thingy. So we will draw 2 and kill Dryad. Now we trigger this and we keep the new one. We will plus the new one. I'm streaming PhD. You can just send me the link. Plus this. Play this. Emery on. I probably could have quarried. I was just clicking too fast. Maybe I just want a second Habinger now. So maybe this turn, let's do this. Oh no, actually I probably prefer a token. What am I saying? So let's do this. And I'll make a token. And then next turn I can make a token plus Cory kill them. That's probably better. Nice rules change. 12, 3, and 1. Okay, let's take a look in a second. That resolves. We can pick up Flame again if you want to. Come on, opponent. Okay, they're thinking so much. Tamio Emery, Foxcaster, Chappa. 2 foniki, 2 rebioki, fajne. Przez 17 lat. Razor Bridge. Dumping Sphere. I don't know. I'll probably play. I don't know, chat. I don't know what to do. So definitely an upside of Affinity is that if in this spot or spot like this adjacent, I drew like Thought Monitor or Thought Cast, especially, or Kappa, it would be awesome. But in Jeskai, for example, or here, I don't really have such draws. Okay. What did they try to accomplish there? I think I'll float mana. And then I'll take maybe Ether Spellbomb. And then I can play Kori Steel Ka'a. Boom. And then I can add mana. Fetch. For like a mountain. Then play this and trigger. And then keep this. And then I can do Habinger. And then I misplayed. Because I'm dumb. And because I was just clicking cards. But these are islands, so let's send them a 10 ball. And then plus again pass. Also, Flage is one hell of a card, by the way. Just for the record. Song of Creation. Again, if this tournament wasn't in 2 days, if I had the cards and had the willingness to test, maybe I would. But I do not have a couple of the things I've mentioned. And I'm definitely not in the mood for trying to source cards for Song of Creation. But I do believe it could be good. I don't have the play patterns down, you know. Okay, right. Perfect hand. Very clunky. Let's hope to top deck a 0. No nieźle. I should have been more specific. I definitely should have been more specific. Okay. So I think I'm just going to attack here and then pass with Rebuke up. Rebuke is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Actually, I think if I paid you for the gas, I don't think you would come here. Because you would have to actually do the driving. So, I think that's false advertising. If they just pass, am I even eating this clue? Because if I don't, I actually have the 3. I think I don't. I even drew mountain. So what I can do is add the blue and play Moxopal, and then add blue and red and play Habinga, and then hold up Rebuk. Although I guess I didn't need to cash Moxopal if I knew this resolves, because then I knew this would add blue, right? So could I maybe play Habega in Ascendancy to cheese Titan? Maybe I could. Who knows? Come on up. Opponent has 7 minutes on the clock. Oh, you play Belcher? Why would you grind Belcher, by the way, as testing? You know that you either blue Belcher or red Belcher. Blue Belcher, I could understand you a bit more, but red Belcher doesn't matter, right? You just have the rituals and the kill. Why not? It's good. So I'm not going to do anything. Play this. I think I attack all. And then do this. I might have said that already, chat. I really like Metallic Rebuke as a policy against something that could go wrong. Blue Belcher, sure. So there is some things that possibly could be tested. Opponent, please pass priority. Thank you. Okay, so next turn we can Vivi them up. I don't know, like when I do draw Vivi, it's always been decent. Was the most OP play. A lot of spells. And then Cory, give it haste and trample, attack. O, ja cię sunę. No to czat. We doing this. Trigger. Also, I will pick up Repeal with Tamio. So, trigger. 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 Activated ability. Blue red, blue red, blue red, blue red. 6/9. Very funny. Equip. Make a token. Play Chamio. Go to attacks with rebuke up. Nine. And this is what we call ESSA in the business. I don't know. When I do draw, maybe just 3 is not enough. Maybe it just should be a proper Vivi deck to actually lean into it. I don't know. Mafia for fans. Let's go. That was that. Every time I actually do the Vivi thing, it's just so satisfying. Oh, so satisfying mnie wiadomo w co. No sraka trochę, no kipnę. I mean, these Mox decks, like this could be a Jeskai hand, doesn't matter. This could be an affinity deck almost. They are going to be inherently very draw oriented, like they will have the high variance of draws. And if you've been watching this carefully, you'll see that the reason it hasn't been very effective, this deck, is that the draws have been disjointed, right? Like I have had... Oh, we can go Emery Rebuke next turn. The draws have been disjointed because we draw, for example, one of this Mox, and lands, and this doesn't do anything, right? Or like a lot of high end without the... And I just think, and tell me if I'm wrong in your opinion, playing affinity just exacerbates that same issue. Like, you have that, but more. Because that Vivi and Flame that are here are 7 drops. And its iteration is a Thoughtcast. And it's just skewed that way, if that makes sense. They ditched Dwarven Mine and a land. Sure. Let me fetch so I don't... Whatever. Double mill, steam vents. And pass. No, I did see mono blue affinity somewhere. I'm not sure where that was now. And it played the new Kori, the blue, whatever, the blue artifact thingy. Resolves opponent. This is where you draw Song of Creation, they die. Well, they wouldn't. In this spot, they wouldn't. But also no. Very sophisticated words you're saying. Thank you. You have to be sophisticated sometimes. Fancy vocabulary can very nicely hide your lack of competence. You can call this Jordan Peterson-esque type of, thesaurus approach. Yeah, exactly, Tal. Yeah, huge difference between ceiling and floor. And if you're a blue mage, like a typical blue mage like I am, you want to have that floor and ceiling kind of as together as possible. So cards are just always okay. Probably the pinnacle of that is the frog deck, where they are always okay. And then this is a bit wider, right? Definitely. Although actually I wouldn't say wider like this. I would say floor is definitely lower, but like ceiling is much higher because it's a Moxen deck. I think I have seen a lecture on that recently. Lecture on what? On talking fluff when you don't have anything to say. I think I'll keep Flame of Unknown in hand for now. Boseiju. I think I'll keep this because they could play like... I could imagine very well them playing like... I'll just pop all of them to draw maybe a Rebuke. Fable, and then I can actually do double mode. Single... Ancestral. Whoop. Sure. And now if they try to kill Emery, I'll just draw 2. They played the thing I saw. Oj, Bożenciu. Ugh. Just like reading from an open book. Very open. Very open, I'd say. One of the openest of the books. Let's play Chamio. I mean, we're not in... Like, we don't have anything, actually. Right? Like, we don't have stuff. I think, honestly, I'll just draw. Boże, no. I'll just play this again and need the other looting. I mean, you can do it in any language, I suppose. Like, use difficult vocabulary to mask your inadequacies. Incompetence. No, if in Polish you have a discussion, then you say no, drogi panie, to przecież sofizmat rozszerzenia. Then, no. But it's actually a real skill to spot the BS that's hidden behind words. Okay. It was my lecture. Oh, that was the joke. Okay, I thank you. Okay, I completely missed that. Very funny. Well, we're just going to die. And then I wish I had a Rebuke, because Rebuke is the best in these spots. But let's not mourn, as some people would say. Definitely very natural to say. I'll play Saga. I'll crack the Lantern. Hope to draw like a Mox Ropal, clearly. But I think I can go Vivi. Play a second Mox off of Emery, and then that Mox plus Vivi activation gives me mana for the token. Your entire carry is built off of you being able to... Are you a salesperson? Trigger. Or a project manager. One of the two. This is just so depressing. You haven't told me, Tsar. Are you a salesperson or a project manager? I need to know. Oh, just for one? That's very nice of them. I think I'll sack Emery and discard whatever. I used to be in sales, how to program. Nice, nice. Very funny. Nice. Very nice opponent. Oh, they just wanted me to block with this. Sure. That's why they did this. They tried to bamboozle me. And a Thoughtseize. Yeah, cię sunę. Come on. Espel. No żeż nie, no Boże, no to się nie da tak grać. Now, I am pretty smart and thin. I do have Research Desk. Although I'll probably need to find Ether Spellbomb here. Right? Yeah. But like... Come on. No nie, no Boże, no Chryste Panie. Że to idzie się po prostu... Wiem, że szkoda strzępić ryja, ale no... Ech. Okay, let me just pass through until the end step. Also, I knew that you might be a PM because I am a PM. I'm like a project manager slash product owner type of role. Oh, it's totally a spell. And totally relevant. Okay, Miss Rush Research Desk. Let's go. Now, this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. Vivi plus Miss Rush Desk? That's insane. Is that even legal? Yes, it is. But should it be? I don't know. Bam, bam. Let's fetch out this spells thing. Bam. And now I can go Misrash from the graveyard. Boom. And now I can crack it. And find expressive iteration and repeal. I will take expressive iteration. Play expressive iteration. Trigger. Trigger. Triggerek. No sraka, tak? Trzeba powiedzieć. But let's go to combat. And second main phase I can go crack the clues, play Tamiyo. Okay, Vivi is so much fun. Maybe you just need to play 4. Oh, I'm working in software development, so advertising industry is not this sphere, so to speak. Okay, let's add the blue and the blue and the blue and the blue. Draw a card. And then draw a card. And then flip. And then use. And then play. And then crack. Push is the draw for them. Okay. So they might go Crack Treasure push this, but then I'll just play another one. And I do know they have push. I'll just. Oh wait, that's 7. Seven is a lot. Thankfully, Archon costs 8. That's funny. No way they let me untap. Because I can use the mana. Yeah. No. Much to their disappointment. I'm going to do this. I'm going to kill my Tamio on repeal. I'm going to repeal Mox Amber. Declare trigger. Not a trigger. Saga. Trigger. They're at 3. Equip. And then kill them. Game 1? Oh, because I was Jump Titan. Okay. I mean, Vivi is just insane. Repeal is particularly good against tokens. I think I'll once again cut iterations. And maybe like trim on the creatures, maybe even? Or rather maybe on zeros. That's a mulligan. On the draw, I'll keep this. I'll keep this because this hand has a very high ceiling. And then going to 5. What? Why would you? This is really bad. I'm really happy they moved to a ley line. Like this tags literally every activation. And then, yeah, possibly Tamio minus. Be my guest. Now, if they play Fable, then Harbinger isn't as good. Yeah. I think we go Mountain. Okay, I think I'll go Tamio this turn. And then maybe like next turn I'll start holding up mana or something. Because like, or maybe nice. I'll just suck. Oh, it has 5. Oh, how nice. I'll sack this and I'll actually ditch. Do I keep Harbinger? I won't. I won't. That's okay. Because I want to double spell if possible. Oh, no, naprawdę, no srałby cię pies, no. Takie to jest granie właśnie. Okay, you got me. Fable into Archon Persist Thoughts is good. I'll keep this. I'll go turn 1 bomb, turn 2 cutter opal would be on, turn 3 banger. Ooh, also very nice. Ooh, that's actually very nice, isn't it? Because I can play Cory Opal, hold up Rebuke. Oh, Rebuke is so good, chat. How can you have a card so good? That's insane. If you're ditching Island there, you're keeping both spells. Which one are you aiming to cast? Like you're casting one or the other. So I'd rather actually, I think, make a land drop and play one of the ones I want to keep. So I would discard the one I wouldn't play. I could understand if you prefer playing Habinga, then I would just probably discard Flame. But you wouldn't because you're staring Archon. So oh, okay. Wait, let me do the trick of camera re-thinging on me. Come on. Come on. Right, let me pass priority. Let's do this again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Refocus. Ooh. Also, it's just match 4. God. Okay, we'll finish this, but they're passing back. Yes, Flame kills Archon, exactly. So I kept Flame and Island. I don't see a... I mean, on untap, like a full turn cycle later, when they have Goblin Shaman in play anyways. GG. Yeah. Yikes. Mooning people isn't... Also, this probably would be censored on like YouTube, but mooning people isn't something I'm used to and doesn't feel that great. I mean, it's fine, but... Okay, let's keep this for science, okay? This is purely a Vivi hand, okay? We'll probably be doing nothing, and then on turn 3 we'll do things. Ocie sune. Okay, let's just try a VV type of draw. I'm not playing anything from this hand. I'll play this, sure. Let's do this, play a Tapland. Oh, they're living end. Bottom. Because I'm going to do this and pass. You know what's good against Living End? Metallic Rebuke. Although, we might just die next turn, but we'll play spells. At least. No to Vivi Ornithopter. Oczywiście drugie Subelcik. On a full Srajessa, because why not? Easy. And now, third land, Living End as. Oh, almost. Okay. Sure. Very fun. Vivi Ornithopter. Moxamber trigger. Repeal. Trigger. Moxamber trigger. Add mana. I think now we can add mana. I'll just add 2 red just in case, I think. Expensive iteration, trigger. Saga. Trigger. And then maybe Emery will mill something. Mills Tamiya. I don't know, this Vivi Ornithopter card is pretty good. It seems to me. Now, it won't do anything because opponent will just Living End us, but... Well, we won't win. Cool. Very cool. Maybe even like this. Cheers. Me and delicious Polish garden-grown strawberries. Say goodbye. Okay, camera, can you please find better focus? Come on. For fans, for fans. O, dobra. Odniosę truskawy. No nie no. Sure. I can bottom one of the Moxen, I guess. We still need to draw a land, but is Mox a bottom here? I don't know. It's a pretty mid hand. I have to keep this to have blue-blue. Truth is, I'll play Habenga, they will Subelti it, and then I'll say, you win, opponent. But at least I will have Saga on 2, maybe. So let's hope for the best. Okay, they pass. Second chapter. I'll play this, pass. They cycle, they sublet it. Sure. Yes, yes, opponent. Very fun. Super gra. Świetnie się bawiłem. Fajne. This doesn't work and I'm not sure why. The Vivi aspect is good though. The Vivi aspect is really good though. I don't know. I'll probably play this again. Honestly. Something along these lines, not necessarily maybe this, but yeah, anyways, thank you very much for joining. It was an eye-opener. And I'll see you after the weekend once I know how well it went or didn't go. And as always, please remember to hold my hand. Let's pass the time together.